What's up, everybody? Ooh, there's my phone. What's happening? Good to see everybody. I am not Ryan, FYI. So Ryan's come down with the man flu. Hopefully not Rona, but I'm going to be taking you today. Thought seeing as I'm writing all these nasty workouts for you, I suppose I probably should jump in one, hey? Hopefully everyone's doing pretty well. We are going to keep with a pretty similar theme to what we've been doing on the Mondays for the last few weeks. So we'll do our sort of interval-based work. So we'll do some efforts every 5 minutes. Okay, so they're going to look like this. I have the fancy equipment, so I'll get it up on here today. So we'll go through a bit of a warm-up together, so don't worry about that. But then we have got this. So every 5 minutes for 25 minutes, so 5 sets, we're going to do 40 seconds of in-place high knee running. So I've written in-place high knee running. However, if you have and are able to run outside, because the weather's actually pretty nice, you can substitute this for 200 meters. So if you know where approximately 200 meters is and you have the ability to do so, please do that. I would do that, but I have some stairs to go up and down. So just because I'm feeling a little bit lazy today, I'll do the in-place running instead. You never know though, might jump out there. Once you do that, we're going to go straight into 5 box jumps if you have a box available, or squat jumps if you don't. And then 10 odd object push press, 15 odd object deadlifts, back into your 10 odd object push-ups, and then 5 box jumps or squat jumps. And then you're going to rest for the remainder of the time. Okay, this should be able to be done under the 4-minute time cap, but we will put a 4-minute time cap on it anyway, just so that you at least get 1 minute rest. Okay. Pretty much your goal for it is to try and hit the same times, or even if you've been doing a lot of these, get slightly faster with each effort. Okay, you don't want to go so hard on the first one that you end up gassing out and wrecking yourself. Okay, so yeah, pretty simple. We'll go through a good solid warm-up. I like to take my time with these ones a little bit more, so we'll probably go for about 15, maybe up to 20 minutes. We'll see how we go with the warm-up. I'm pretty warm already because I have trained already today. So there's an overflow effect of that. Find a space. We don't need much equipment, but if you have the ability to, and it's not dirty where you are, take your shoes off, because we're going to do a little bit of footwork. Not footwork, but like footwork. You know what I mean. Let me just get my screen up with the workout as well, so I don't have to keep flicking between screens. Stand by. Alright, so first exercise is an over and under. So you're going to pretend like you've got a high hurdle and a low hurdle. High hurdle and a low hurdle. You're going to step over the high hurdle and step over the low hurdle and step under the high hurdle. If you've got a space to move across, just keep moving across, so you do 5 of each way. If you've got a small space, you can just go back and forward. I always mess this up and do like 2 in a row, like overs and unders, so doesn't matter. As long as you get 5 of each, that is fine. Try and use your legs to go under. It's really easy just to like fold forward with your back and just like sort of do this. You're going to try and keep your body upright as you do it, so you're actually really challenging like the inside of your legs and your adductors. You've done Cossacks before. It's kind of the same movement as a Cossack, but you're just shifting at the same time. All right, once you've done those, we'll go into a kneeling position. And we're going to do a hip flexor stretch, so a pretty standard hip flex stretch with a reach. There's a couple of ways you can do this. So the first way is just being in this position, tucking under, reaching. I still feel a bit of a stretch, like this. Alternatively, if you want to make it really difficult or a lot more of a stretch, grab your foot behind your back with the opposite hand, and then do that. A little bit more balance, but you feel a much deeper stretch as well. Or you can put this foot up on like a bench or a box or something that's just as effective. This is always pretty nasty. Really try and reach straight up to the roof and then come across versus just going across. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Tuck the hip, reach up and then over. Oh, the left one sucks. Ouch. This one really exposes how much more sitting I've been doing. That is for sure. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh. All right, Japanese sit. So starting with your toes facing right away. Try and keep your heels closest together so they're not falling away from each other. And then with your knees together also just sitting back. We're just going to hang out in this one, so we're trying to just stretch out the front of the ankles. So these next two are going to be in a similar position. So once we've done 20 seconds of this one, don't move, because all we're going to do is just shift our feet slightly to get the second stretch. If you find this one super easy, you can kind of just rock back and have your hands behind you, but you can get a bit deeper into the stretch. My ankles don't like me when I do that, so I kind of just hang out here. All right, the second one we're going to do is the same position, but this time we're going to sit with our toes underneath our feet, like this, and then sitting back onto the heel. So our toes are tucked underneath, so this will be stretching out sort of the bottom of our arches of our feet instead. Again, you can kind of lean back into this one if it doesn't feel too bad, or just hang out here, or if it feels really hard, then just have your hands in front of you like this to take some of your weight. Three, 2, 1, and stand. Ooh. All right, last sort of stretch we're going to do is a frontline neural stretch. So you need a bit of a wall here. Basically, I'm going to do this on this wall, but just so you can see, I'm going to be like this, my wall's going to be there, and then I'm going to turn my fingers so my palm is flat and fingers down, and I'm going to stretch out like that. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like, but my palm is going to be flat against a wall. Like this. I'm going to stretch out from pretty much my forearm all the way up through to my shoulders and neck. You can pull on your head slightly, but just sort of guide it, don't like pull on it hard, and you'll feel it a bit deeper through the neck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switching sides. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Phew. Alrighty, we have four more exercises to do. This one's called a lateral toe walk. Kind of what it is, what it sounds like. Coming up onto your toes and walking laterally, so side to side, like this. Or you try and spread your toes nice and wide. So we're going to go for about 10 to 15 meters each direction. So just work within whatever space you have to get that done. Try and keep your heels as far off the ground as you can as you do it. Alright, once you've done that, we're going to go to the top of our push-up position. We're going to do a single leg downward dog for 8 reps. Oh, sorry, single arm downward dog. Single arm downward dog for 8 reps on each side. So, push up, reach through. You can alternate sides if it feels a little bit too much to do all 8 on one side, or you can do all 8 on one side. That's okay. We're trying to keep our arm nice and straight and reaching through the floor. So this one's kind of a little bit for the hamstrings, but it's a lot more for the shoulder. Really feeling how the shoulder blade moves around the ribs as you reach into that position. Eight done on each side. And then I want you to grab a light dumbbell or object of some nature, if you have one. If you don't, yell out and I can show you a different exercise to do. It'll hit similar areas just without any weight. We'll do a seated shoulder external rotation. So I'm sure that you've done these once before at some stage, hopefully. So just having one leg up, elbow on your knee, sitting with this 90-degree angle, rotate, come down as far as you can without the shoulder rolling forward, and then pull back up. So nice and slow on the way down, a bit faster on the way up. 8 reps on each side. 10 to 12 reps on each side. Last exercise is going to be a dead bug, so we'll do 8 reps on each side for this one. Okay, so dead bugs on our back, both hands and legs up, and we're trying to keep our back as flat on the ground as we can. Okay, opposite arms and legs extend. Little pause when you get to full extension. and then come back.
Same thing, you can, if you struggle with the coordination more than anything, do all 8 on one side before you switch. Otherwise, alternating will make the coordination a bit harder. So 16 in total. So you want to push the back into the ground nice and hard, but as you get better at these, you're actually trying to almost relax a little bit and still be able to maintain that position without being so aggressive with the suck in and the drive down. That's when you know everything's working a lot better, when you can kind of relax and still be able to do this quite comfortably. I've probably only got to that point over the last few months, really. Otherwise I was like pushing down really, really aggressively. Alrighty, warm up done. Shoes will definitely need to be on for this workout. So remember, for your run, you can choose to do it on the spot. Okay, if you're doing it on the spot, it's working with a 40-second period. If you're doing an actual run, awesome. You're going to do 200 meters. Will be approximately 40 seconds worth. Okay. If you're working with 40 seconds, I'll yell at you when you have to stop because it's going to be the start of every round each time. Then I can do that. We'll just see if we get this camera set up a bit better. Mike did it and it's like all out of whack. There we go. All right. So we have got running first, box jumps or squat jumps second, push press third, deadlifts fourth, and then we go back to the push press, and back to the box jump / squat jump. Okay, and it's kind of like a little pyramid in terms of the reps. So it goes 40 seconds / 200 meters, and it'll go 5, 10, 15, 10, 5. Okay, so box jump or squat jump. I've got a box and I haven't done box jumps in ages, so I think I'm going to go with that option, but I will show you both. So you've got a box, alright, jump up, stand, squeeze, step down. Don't need to jump down on these ones, okay? If you're doing your squat jumps, little quarter squat, jump, absorb, jump, absorb. Okay, it's 5 reps, no matter which one you do. Then we're going to push press. So little dip, push up overhead, little dip, push up overhead, time the dip. So when you get back to the shoulders, you can dip straight into it. And then deadlifts all the way down. So if you've got dumbbells, try and tap the dumbbell or the end of the dumbbell on the ground. If you've got something else where you've only got one thing, then hold it in between or hold it in 2 hands. If it's really quite far off the ground or right even with your hands, just try and get it to your ankles each time. Or if it hangs a little bit lower, then you can get it to tap each time, okay? So go through all those movements now. Let's have a look. Practice everything, do a few reps. See how we go. Oh yes, I like how there's barbells out. You can also row, Jess, if you want to, instead of running. Yeah, so do 200 meters on the rower instead.
So if anyone has a rower or a bike and they want to do something like that, I know not everyone does, but if they do, then you can do 200 meters on the rower, or you can do 400 meters on the bike if you have that option. Otherwise, you're running. All right, I reckon we're almost ready here. So time will be on me. So I'll yell out when we're at the 4-minute mark if someone hasn't finished. If everyone's finished, I won't worry about that. But if you're doing the 40 seconds of the running on the spot, I'll let you know when we get to the 40-second mark as well, so you don't have to worry about having your own time set up. Are there any questions before we start? No? Sweet. Alrighty, so just to go through a rep scheme again, 40 seconds or 200 meters of running, 5 box jumps or squat jumps, 10 push press, 15 deadlifts, back to 10 push press, back to 5 squat jumps / box jumps. Okay? I feel like I'm getting tongue twisted when I say box jump / squat jump. All right. Are we ready? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Try and get relaxed and control your breathing from the start here. Halfway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. All right, get into your reps now, let's do it. 5, box jump or squat jump. 10, 15, 10, 5. Get it, crew. Get off to a good start on the pace here. You don't want to go too slow on the first one. Just don't wreck yourself. That one finished a bit quicker than I thought it was going to. I feel like I need to be nice and add an extra run at the back end of each one. Who's down for that? Alright, we have 2 minutes. I'm going to be giving you guys some extra fitness, I think. I underestimated how long that was going to take. So, because I'm such an awesome person, after you finish the 5 box jumps, you have to go back and do another 40 seconds or 200-meter run to finish the effort as well. So we're going to start and finish with the run. So we have 90 seconds before we go again. If you don't have another clock set up, just have something there, because we will finish the box jumps or squat jumps at a different time. You can't necessarily rely on me for the 40-second effort. So just have some form of clock set up so you can measure that if you're using that. 1 minute before we go again. Too easy, everyone's getting super fit. I think this is the consistent squad right here. I'm not going to lie, this is one of my first Metcons in quite a while. I've been mainly doing strength work. So we'll see how we feel at the back end of this. Alright, we have 20 seconds. Be ready. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Fifteen. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Squat jump, box jump. That's to start my running. Everyone's on with me. Starting 3, 2, 1. Yes, crew. Seconds if you're with me. Go, go, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good team. That's better. That's better. It's about 3 minutes worth of work. Good job.
2 down, 3 to go. So that pace is feeling pretty good. Your task is to slightly get faster than that, okay? Might only be a couple of seconds. You're going to push yourselves to get a little bit faster. These sort of things, you want to be comfortable, but on the uncomfortable side of comfortable, if that makes sense. One minute. This is good. I forgot how good Metcons make you feel. How's the row, Jess? Oh, no good. I don't think this run would feel as good as what it does. I think it's slightly different than running to and from the point. I have to say. Right, 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, team. 10, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Work hard here, let's go. Push yourselves to get on that run for the second time. If you're on the run with me, starting in 3, 2, 1. Get it, crew. Positive vibes, positive thoughts. Get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was exactly the same time as our previous one. Woo! Yeah, Jess. "90 seconds. 2 left." I feel like I need to jump in these more often. This is fun. I've definitely gotten better at talking to myself during these COVID times. I take a session on Wednesday with a bunch of kids. They don't give me much. You gotta make up your own stuff. Sounds okay to me, but everyone's probably got me on mute now. Sick of it. 45 seconds. Breathe. Twenty seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good, halfway. Ten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Really use your legs in the push press. Save your arms. All right, here we go. You're with me. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. One more. Yes, team.
Nice push here. Love the consistency so far. 1 minute 20. Thirty seconds. Big effort to finish here. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That's it, hold strong now. Get your knees up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Get it. Alright, with me, I'm starting in 3, 2, 1. Finish strong. Keep your knees up. Stay moving. Fifteen seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Yes, team. Nice, Michaela. Yeah. Nice job. Consistency, that's what we like to see. All right, take a moment just to chill out. Grab a drink. Walk around for a little bit.
We're not done yet, but don't worry, the last bit is just like a recovery tool. So we'll do a little bit of breathing just to finish off and get ourselves into a recovery state. So we'll start in about 30 seconds or so. But if you have like a chair or something, it doesn't matter what it is, something just to elevate your feet up onto while you're lying on the ground. So, oh dear, I can just move my box. So if you're lying on the ground, you can have your feet up like this. Oh, it's a dumbbell behind me. So you're just sort of relaxed with your feet elevated. This is good because it means that the blood's going to get pumped back to our heart. With that feet elevated, that's generally the reason why we do it. If you don't worry about it, it's just a good idea. And really, we're just going to breathe in this position. And try and get our breathing back under control, but really focus on a deep breath in, followed by an even longer breath out to try and drop our heart rates down. Okay? So when you can, if you haven't already, get into a position like this. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's pretty much whatever feels more relaxed for you, go with that. It's probably better to be relaxed rather than be in a position that doesn't feel quite good for you. And we're going to go for, I'm going to say 2 minutes. It's going to go really quickly. Alright, that's going to start right now. So breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and make the out breath longer than the in. That's your 2 rules. And now I'm going to start talking. That's 2 minutes up.
You want to sleep? Ella kind of looks asleep. So does Michaela. Feel good. Feel good. I could literally go to sleep from that. I've kind of been doing it most nights anyway. From the Headspace app makes you do some breathing stuff, and I fall asleep in under 10 minutes. It's fantastic. All right, good stuff, team. Who knows when I'll see you again? At some point, I'm sure I'll jump on. Maybe I'll jump on next Monday, just to do the workout with you all. All right. See you, or hopefully you're on tomorrow with, I'm not sure who's on, but whoever it is. Have a great night. See you soon. No worries.
See ya.
See ya.
Thanks, Mitch.
See ya. How's Rhino?
Yeah, he's alright. Not great, but not terrible.
Damn. Will he? It's only like a 1 day turnaround now, isn't it, for the results?
Yeah, hopefully we get them tomorrow. It'd be nice to know.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think he has it, but
Yeah. You never really know. But oh well, fingers crossed, hey? Fingers crossed.
Thanks for that.
No worries at all. All good. Have a good night.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.